The Amerks had not played a game in 13 days before tonight, but Devin Levi's scoreless streak in goal had lasted even longer. He went 19 days without allowing a goal after closing the first round series with back-to-back shutouts. However, tonight against Laval, the best team in the regular season, was an entirely different animal. Levi had not allowed a goal in his last 156 minutes of hockey. He added another 10 minutes tonight, but Laval got this power play blast from Logan Mailloux midway through the period. That tied the game at 1. Laval took a 2-1 lead to the second. Amerks got even quick. Cale Clegg, who scored again tonight, to Consta Hellenius in the slot, 2-2, just 2.5 minutes in. 4 minutes later, Josh Dunn fans in the first shot and then is like, maybe I'll just try the other side. Wraparound is good. Amerks led 3-2. Rocket tied a few minutes later, though, and then in the final minute of the period, Alex Barry-Boulet on the rebound. Amerks down 4-3. We go to the third. Under 9 minutes to play. Isak Rosean, Mr. Snipe. We're tied at 4. The building's going bonkers. But under 5 minutes to play, Oliver Kapanen, a tip-in for the game winner. Amerks had only 2 shots on goal in the last 5 minutes. They lose 5-4, their first playoff loss of the year, and more goals than they allowed in 3 games against Syracuse. Rachel Liebert talked to the guys afterward.
As you'd expect between the top 2 teams in the North Division, it was a back-and-forth battle here between Rochester and Laval. With a game that was tied 4 separate times, there were momentum shifts for both teams tonight, an area the Amerks say they need to work on when it comes to puck management.
We got to do better, though. I think it was too much highs and lows in our game today, and that's why we lost. I think when you play against such a skilled group, you got to be on your toes all the time, and yeah, I think that's where we lost the game today a little bit.
The margin for error is really small, and against a team like that, even you look at, you don't want to beat yourself, and you got to manage games. So, the first goal was, they're on a change. We turn over the puck, they end up scoring on the first one. That third one, we don't get multiple changes. They get one, so those things are really important at this time of the year.
I just think we need to, manage the game a little bit better. We know it's a long change in the second period, but, we just need to get pucks in, and, be able to outchange them. And yeah, like you said, we got caught a couple times and that cost us, but we'll watch it.
Even with the loss in the series opener, the Amerks are still confident in their abilities to bounce back, and they say they'll be good to go for Friday. Reporting at Blue Cross Arena, I'm Rachel Liebert.